Hi viewers, this is Santoshkumar. Welcome to Wings of Wisdom YouTube channel. In this video, we are learning about 17 scientific reasons behind Hindu traditions. In our culture, when we meet somebody, why joining both palms together to greet? In Hindu culture, people greet each other by joining their palms, termed as Namaskara. The general reason behind this tradition is that greeting by joining both the palms means respect. However, scientifically speaking, joining both hands ensures joining the tips of all the fingers together, which are denoted to the pressure points of eyes, ears, and mind. Pressing them together is said to activate the pressure points, which helps us remember that the person for a long time. And no germs, since we don't make any physical contact. Why do Indian women wear touring? Wearing tourings is not just the significance of married women, but there is a science behind it. Normally, tourings are worn on the second toe. A particular nerve from the second toe connects the uterus and passes to heart. Wearing touring on this finger strengthens the uterus. It will keep it healthy by regulating the blood flow to it, and menstrual cycle will be regularized. As silver is a good conductor, it also absorbs the polar energies from the earth and passes it to the body. Reason behind throwing coins into rivers. In the ancient times, most of the currency used was made of copper, unlike the stainless steel coins of today. Copper is a vital metal, very useful to the human body. Throwing coins in the river was one way our forefathers ensured we intake sufficient copper as part of the water, as rivers were the only source of drinking water. Making it a custom, ensure that all of us follow the practice. Applying tilak on the forehead. On the forehead, between the two eyebrows, is a spot that is considered as a major nerve point in human body since ancient times. The tilak is believed to control the various levels of concentration. While applying kumkum, the points on the midbrow and Ajna chakra are automatically pressed. This also facilitates the blood supply to the face muscles. Why married women apply sindoor or vermilion? Sindoor is prepared by mixing turmeric lime and the metal mercury. Due to its properties, mercury, besides controlling blood pressure, also activates sexual drive. This also explains why sindoor is prohibited for the widows. For the best results, sindoor should be applied right up to the pituitary gland, where all our feelings are centered. Mercury is also known for removing stress and strain. Why do temples have bells? People who are visiting the temples should and will ring the bell before entering. where the main idol is placed. The scientific reason behind bells is that the ring clears our mind and helps us stay sharp and keep our full concentration on devotional purpose. These bells are made in such a way that when they produce a sound, it creates a unity in the left and right parts of our brains. The moment we ring the bell, it produces a sharp and enduring sound which lasts for a minimum of 7 seconds in echo mode. The duration of echo is good enough to activate all the 7 healing centers in our body. This results in emptying our brain from all negative thoughts. In our daily routine food, why we start with spicy and end with sweet? Our ancestors have stressed on the fact that our meals should be started off with something spicy and sweet dishes should be taken towards the end. The significance of this eating practice is that while spicy things activate the digestive juices and acids and ensure that the digestion process goes on smoothly and efficiently, sweets or carbohydrates pulls down the digestive process. Hence, sweets are always recommended to be taken as a last item. Why Indians are sitting on the floor and eating? This tradition is not just about sitting on floor and eating. It is regarding sitting in the Sukhasana position and then eating. Sukhasana is the position we normally use for yogasanas. When you sit on the floor, you usually sit cross-legged. In Sukhasana, which are poses that instantly bring a sense of calm and help in digestion. It is believed to automatically trigger the signals to your brain to prepare the stomach for digestion. We usually find this culture most of the girls in India. Why do we apply Mahandi or Henna on the hand and feet? Besides lending color to the hands, Mahandi is a very powerful medicinal herb. Weddings are stressful, and often the stress causes headaches and fevers. As the wedding day approaches, the excitement mixed with nervous anticipation can take its toll on the bride and groom. Application of Mahandi can prevent too much stress because it cools the body and keeps nerves from becoming tense. This is the reason why Mahandi is applied on the hands and feet, which house nerve endings in the body. Why you should not to sleep with your head towards north. Science says that it is because human body has its own magnetic field and Earth is a giant magnet. When we sleep with head towards north, our body's magnetic field becomes completely asymmetrical to the Earth's magnetic field. That cause problems related to the blood pressure, and our heart needs to work harder. In order to overcome this asymmetrical of magnetic fields, apart from this, another reason is that our body has significant amount of iron in our blood. When we sleep in this position, iron from the whole body starts to congregate in brain. This can cause headache, cognitive decline, and some more psychological disorders. The concept of Surya Namaskara. Surya Namaskara comprehensively includes asana, pranayama, mantra, and meditative awareness. Surya Namaskara practice refreshes body, and keeps mind calm, attentive, and stress-free. Thus, it should be a need to incorporate Surya Namaskara practices in modern lifestyle for healthy mind and body. Why do we practicing fasting? The underlying principle behind fasting is to be found in Ayurveda. Regular cleansing of toxic materials keeps one healthy. This ancient Indian medical system sees the basic cause of many diseases as the accumulation of toxic materials in the digestive system. By fasting, the digestive organs get rest and all body mechanisms are cleansed and corrected. Fasting acts as antidote, for it lowers the acid content in the body, which helps people to retain their sanity. Significance of touching feet in Hinduism. The nerves that start from your brain spread across all your body. These nerves end in the fingertips of your hand and feet. When you join the fingertips of your hand to those of their opposite feet, a circuit is immediately formed and the energies of two bodies are connected. Your fingers and palms become the receptor of energy, and the feet of other person become the giver of energy. Usually, the person of whose feet you are touching is either old or pious. Why do we worship Peepal Tree? Peepal Tree is almost useless for an ordinary person except for its shadow. Peepal does not have a delicious fruit. Its wood is not strong enough for any purpose. Then why should a common villager or person worship it or even care for it? Our ancestors knew that Peepal is one of the very few trees which produces oxygen even at night. So in order to save this tree because of its unique property, they related it to God or religion. Why do we worship Tulasi plant? The Vedic sages knew the benefits of Tulasi, and that is why they personified it as a goddess and gave a clear message to the entire community that it needs to be taken care of by the people, literate or illiterate. We try to protect it because it is like Sanjeevani for the mankind. Tulasi has great medicinal properties. It is a remarkable antibiotic. Taking Tulasi every day in tea or otherwise increases immunity and help the drinker prevent diseases. Keeping Tulasi plant at home prevents insects and mosquitoes from entering the house. It is said that snakes do not dare to go near a Tulasi plant. Maybe that is why ancient people would grow lots of Tulasi near their houses. Why do we worship idols? Hinduism propagates idol worship more than any other religion. Researchers say that this was initiated for the purpose of increasing concentration during prayers. According to psychiatrists, a man will shape his thoughts as per what he sees. If you have three different objects in front of you, your thinking will change according to the object you are viewing. Similarly, in ancient India, idol worship was established so that when people view idols, it is easy for them to concentrate, to gain spiritual energy and meditate without mental diversion. Why do women in India wear bangles? Normally, the wrist portion is in constant activation of any human. Also, the pulse beat in this portion is mostly checked for all sorts of illness. The bangles used by women are normally in the wrist part of one's hand, and its constant friction increases the blood circulation level. Further, more the electricity passing out through outer skin is again reverted to one's own body because of the ring-shaped bangles, which has no ends to pass the energy outside but to send it back to the body. Why should we visit temple? Temples are located strategically at a place where the positive energy is abundantly available from the magnetic and electric wave distributions of North or South Pole Trust. The main idol is placed in the core center of the temple, known as Garbhagriha or Moolasthanam. This Moolasthanam is where Earth's magnetic waves are found to be maximum. We know that there are some copper plates inscribed with Vedic scripts buried beneath the main idol. The copper plate absorbs Earth's magnetic waves and radiates it to the surroundings. Thus, a person regularly visiting a temple and walking clockwise around the main idol receives the beamed magnetic waves and his body absorbs it. This is a very slow process, and a regular visit will let him absorb more of this positive energy. Scientifically, it is required to have a healthy life.